truth on Darcey from 90 Day Fiance's first divorce. I don't know why I just said first, because she's only been divorced one time, but still in today's video, we are exposing the truth on who is this man that was married to Darcey. Darcey and Stacey are back on their new show, Darcey and Stacey, and you know, people have been asking, what is the deal with this guy? He still kind of has ties to the family, to Darcey, to the show and whatnot, because they have the two kids together. So in today's video, we are exposing the truth. So without further ado, here is the deal, y'all. Darcey's first husband, his name was Frank Bollock. He is the father of her two children, the two daughters, who are always on Darcey and Stacey. They were on 90 Day Fiance. They've been on the TV in the spotlight for years and years and years. He is their father. Ironically, believe it or not, it's probably going to sound strange, but he kind of sounds like a perfect match for Darcey on paper. Now, I've researched and researched and researched, and no one knows exactly why. Her and actually Stacey both got divorced. More on that in a minute. They actually filed for divorce on the exact same day. Kind of weird, but more on that in a minute. No one knows exactly why it ended, but the thing I do know is when you hear about this Frank guy, Darcey's ex, oh my God, is he similar to her? So here is the deal. They were married. He appeared on her TV show, which she filmed somewhat, sort of, kind of, with Stacey, called The Twin Life. It was, God, that's a long time ago. It was in 2010, which I was going to say it's a couple years ago, but actually that was like 11 years ago. They filmed the show then. It was just a pilot. Supposedly, Darcey and Stacey's dad has some connection ties to production. He apparently produced the movie. He was involved in the production of this. Basically, my whole point is, I think he was really kind of funding the whole production behind this thing. And in that TV show, his husband was on it, and he was actually supposedly, at the time, a rapper. And he was going to be the one to produce and make, then record the theme song for this show, The Twin Life for Darcey and Stacey. So right then and there, it's like, yeah, he sounds perfect for Darcey. The only thing I could think of is, I wonder if he wanted a lot of attention, because it's like, Darcey, we know she needs her attention. Maybe he's too low-key. For the thing I will say, and I'll show some pictures right here, in present day, he dressed pretty modest and normal. He's not this kind of guy wearing the this and the that and the fancy Versace, and that's how Darcey is, and I think that's how she kind of wants her man, because that's how Georgie is. So, I don't know what really happened at the end of their marriage, but yes, he was into music. Darcey is very big into music. She still kind of is. She actually produced songs and stuff. So they had that in common. At the end of the day, it did not work out, and Frank actually met a new woman. I don't know if I say this is sad or not, but he is actually not still a rapper anymore. So he quit the rapping career. This is just 11 years ago. So he didn't do what Darcey did. He gave up on the whole entertainment thing. And this is really weird, but he went from being a rapper to, he now has a bachelor's degree in liberal arts and sciences from Hunter's College in New York, and he lives in New York. So he's still right by, you know, her in Connecticut. It sounds like he has actually a lot of custody. If I had to guess, I think I might have heard it was 50-50 with Darcey and this man. So they are both seeing the kids, and we can pretty much confirm, if you don't already know, when Darcey is staying with Georgie kind of got an apartment, but we never really did ever hear who's actually paying for it. But Darcey and Georgie got their own apartment, and so it looks like on Darcey and Stacey's show that they're constantly over there, and they're there 24/7, and everyone's just like, well, where are your girls? Are your girls really staying like at your guys' actual house alone? But I think what's actually going on is when they go to their dad's house, then Darcey and, you know, Stacey go over to their apartments with their man. So yeah, they definitely have custody. The dad still sees the girls. He is still involved, and like I said, he met a new woman, and he actually had a baby with her. So he remarried. That's kind of the funny thing. Darcey, this guy, that guy, she wants to marry anyone, but this guy actually did remarry, and he had a baby in 2018. So the woman he married, her name is Kristen Mapelli. There he is. And in 2018, they had a baby boy, and I kind of heard things on social media and whatnot through the daughters that it was kind of going on. There was a rumor, I don't even know that, you know, that his girls were at the baby shower. So they, you know, they're definitely in touch, and they're together, and there's no weird awkward tension or anything. But yes, there is, you know, there he is, and it's like, there he is with this new woman. They had a baby, they're happy, and it seems like him and Darcey, for the most part, are actually on pretty good terms. He looks exactly like one of his daughters. It's kind of crazy, but yes, they're on pretty good terms. The daughters have been on 90 Day Fiance for years and years and years, which is the exact opposite of what has gone down with Stacey and her boys. Because before we sign off for the day, I do want to mention Stacey. She was also married. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, her and Darcey literally got divorced on the exact same day, which is just completely odd, bizarre, and crazy. But she was married too, and I have a pretty big hunch in my gut that her marriage didn't end as well as Darcey's did. Now, I don't know how Darcey's or Stacey's marriage did end, but you can just see, and we've kind of heard and seen whatnot, that there is more tension going on with Stacey and her ex instead of Darcey and hers, because it appears, I can't say for sure, but it definitely looks like Stacey's ex will not let her, their two boys go on any of these 90 Day Fiancé TLC kind of shows. Some of you guys might not even have known. Stacey, actually, like I just said, she has two boys. They are literally the exact same age as Darcey's two girls, which is just like, really? You had to have kids at the exact same time? But yes, they're the exact same age. And there was a picture right there. That's her ex right there. His name's Goran. One of the kids' names is Parker. The other one is Mateo. They kind of look like Stacey. It's really hard to even say because they've had so much work done. But yes, they are not on any of these shows. They have not been on Darcey and Stacey. They haven't even been mentioned. They have not even been mentioned on Darcey. Like that's how you know there's something going on. Stacey came out and said that they don't want to be in the press and this, and that could be true. But the thing you have to remember is they just recently, one of the boys just recently modeled for the House of 11 clothing line that, Darcey and Stacey own. So it's like, really? Is that really the truth? They're like 16, 17 years old. So if I had to guess, if they do want to be in the fame, it's like, if you don't want to be in the spotlight, why are you doing modeling? Kind of. You know what I'm talking about? So that doesn't really make any sense to me, but maybe they don't want to be made fun of and mocked because of the show and their mom and everything in school and whatnot. So that could be true. If I had to guess, I'd probably say that the dad has something to do with it. And the icing on the cake with the whole dad not wanting to be TV thing is when they did film that twin life thing, he was talked about, but he was never actually really on it, like how Frank was like a main character. So yeah, there's probably some stuff with him not wanting to be on TV and exposing his whole life so people like me can talk about it, which honestly I don't blame the guy whatsoever. But yes, there's likely something going on. He too, like Frank, Darcey's ex, also remarried, a person that looks nothing like Stacey, really, honestly. There she is right there. They seem happy. The thing I want to say about Goran, compared to Frank, is they just seem too low-key and too modest and humble. I don't know these guys, but they just dress like a normal person, not like they're some multi-gazillionaire. Like, Georgie definitely does. Florian kind of does too, honestly. So I'm not shocked that they have, gone their separate ways. They seem very normal, down-to-earth people. And as for the boys, yes, Florian has met them. Stacey's posted a picture on social media. I've seen them interacting. They're playing games and stuff outside. So they definitely seem to be cordial enough to kind of get along. They've met each other, and it's just, yeah, they're not on the TV show. That's it. That is really just the extent of it, because they've never been mentioned. She's never talked about them. She never talks about where her kids are. It's very low-key, and I'm sure she's probably just not allowed to. So Darcey and Stacey, yes, they have both been married, and they both got divorced. They literally filed for divorce on the exact same day, which isn't very shocking. They have such a love-hate thing. I mean, like, literally, they filed for divorce on the same day, then the cops have to come and break up their fight, and they both get arrested on, a different day. It's like, they're constantly back and forth, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. I wanted to make this video just in honor of Darcey and Stacey coming back to TV, and now everyone's kind of talking about them again, and I'm kind of excited, and I don't know why, and everyone's gonna get mad at me, but I love this show. I really, truly do, and I'm kind of getting sick of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. I'm not getting sick of 90 Day Fiancé. I'm getting sick of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. That is the truth. This show is like, I look at it like this. Angela, can't stand her. Tiffany and Ronald, they're fine, but it's like, we know in present day, they're getting divorced. Jovi and Yara, I kind of think they're actually cute. Brandon and Julia, yeah, whatever. They're kind of boring. And then, I'll tell you one thing right now. Andre and Elizabeth, oh my God, I cannot stand them. So I'm kind of getting bored with that show. That's why it's like I'm so excited that now we have Darcey and Stacey. I will be watching it, and I believe we will be getting another 90 Day Fiancé season pretty soon. Supposedly there's this new 90 Day Fiancé spin-off show with the Caribbean on Discovery Plus, and I am actually probably going to watch it. I guess the drama's amazing. It's really good, so I'm probably going to watch it the next day or so, and I will let y'all know if it's worth watching. And if you don't have Discovery Plus, I can definitely give you guys an update. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. That is the truth and the weird. I just, the more so I think is weird is what's going on with Stacey and those boys. Like, is there really something going on? Why are they not on the show? That to me is a little bit strange, but they're kids, they're young, I kind of get it too. But guys, Darcey, Stacey, that is the truth on their divorces. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please tap that like button, hit the comments below, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.